planner friends, it's Nia. Welcome to Life with Nia. This is part 2 of the Q1 budget update. I apologize that the last video cut off abruptly. Sometimes that is just life and technology and electronics and storage issues and the like. So I'm going to go through a quick recap and pick up where we left off, which was the end of savings and the beginning of sinking funds, which are kind of together for me. So we went through goals, 22 things that I wanted to do in 2022. We talked about income, which was expected to be $20,643. It came in at $18,897. We talked about paying off debt. We started January 1st with $33,989,000 of focus debt, not total debt, focus debt. As of March 30th, PD says hi again. That number is $32,753, so that means we've only paid down $1236. And quite honestly, at the end of April, we might be back at 34. So we'll talk about that in just a second. It's like, geez. Anyway, savings. So in January, we saved $1050. February $765, March $910, for a total of $2,726 saved. So where I was going when we cut off with sinking funds. So on January 1st, sinking funds were at $7,413.65. March 30th, we were at $7,948.83. So the difference there is $535.18. And while my sinking funds have only gone up a total of $535, my sinking funds also include my savings, and so I've saved, what did I say, 2,700, 2,726. But what that takes into consideration as well is things like I was saying when the video cut off, like the budget mom calls it like revolving sinking funds. So things like I have a sinking fund for PD, and we put money in every month. Some months we take, well, now every month we take money out because of medication, but you know, some months we didn't take anything out. I have a sinking fund for vacation. I haven't touched that because, like, are we going anywhere? No. I have a sinking fund for Black Friday. I'm not touching that until probably November. I have a sinking fund for like Sam's Club and P.O. Box. Those are things that I pay for once a year. So some go up and then they come down once the bill is due or whatever the thing is. Some we put money in every month and we come out a little ahead because we take some money out. Some we have a little bit less because we take a lot out. So, you know, starting in January, my emergency fund, as an example, was at $1,227, and at the end of March it was at $2,257. So like $1,000 increase over 3 months in the emergency fund. Taxes is another one where money comes in and money goes out. So I'm setting aside money for taxes, for quarterly taxes. I paid quarterly taxes in April. So it's not always going to be just growing. You're going to have some withdrawals as well, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So at the end of March, the sinking funds total was $79,4883. And that was only a $535 increase, which, I mean, it's not like only, it's an increase is good. I am so glad that I have sinking funds because they have covered things that, you know, I probably previously would have either put on a credit card or I don't know how I would have paid for it. Something else wouldn't have got paid, basically. Or I would have had to make a different decision. And PD is a perfect example of that. Like, you know, when the first day we went to the vet, when we went to emergency vet, they were like $5,000. I was like, what? But I knew I had it. I was going to pull it from everywhere, but I knew I had it. So, you know, it ultimately didn't cost me that much. But it helps you to make decisions without having to worry about where the money's coming from, because you've been preparing for it. So that is my TED Talk on sinking funds. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. And that was really the last category that I was going to share with you. So let's talk about what the plan is for the next quarter. So we are for income, we're probably not going to see any changes. I'm going to work a little bit on the goals, especially the reading goal. I don't anticipate seeing any changes to income in Q2, but one of the things that I do want to work on is increasing revenue for Studio Bliss Co. I don't really have any control over increasing my revenue at my job. It is what it is. So I'm going to work on increasing revenue for Studio Bliss Co. I'd love to increase revenue for YouTube, but I feel like every step forward I take 10 back. So I'm going to leave YouTube alone. I do have a goal. So instead of saving, like the savings number was really aggressive. I was trying to save between $750 and $1,000 a month. I'm going to drop that down to $500. So a total for Q2 would be $1,500 that I want to save. And the other $250 to $500 I am going to dedicate towards debt. So I would like for my Q2 payoff, I want to pay off more, and so I want that 32,753. I need that to be under 31,000. And like I said, it's probably close to 34 right now, which means that we would have eclipsed what we started with. And I don't know. I need to break up with Afterpay, and I can't. So we're going to work on that. I have 3. Are you coming to say hi again? I have 3 debts that I'm going to focus on paying off. I would say over like the next 6 months or so, and definitely by the end of the year. So they are the Mac computer, the Discover card, and the Quicksilver. So that's where my focus is at, plus getting rid of Klarna and Afterpay, which I think is a little over 1,000 between the two. So that is that. So we're going to pay off debt, pay off more debt, and get that number under 31,000 by the end of Q2, which is essentially probably going to be about $1,500 a month, considering we've only paid $1,236. That means we need to stop buying stuff, and hopefully the reduction in savings will also help with that. Save $500 and a month, and so $1,500 total. So I know for April we're going to come in at about $750. So that means, excuse me, $750, so $375 a month. But I'm probably going to do a little bit more than that. Maintain expenses, because I don't feel like my expenses are really out of line. Groceries are definitely costing a little bit more, but PD says hi again. Gas has been really good, so it's kind of balancing out, but I just want to maintain the expenses. I don't feel like anything was like really astronomical, aside from just changing insurance, which I don't think I'm going to do in this quarter. There's no way for me to get that number down. Like I said, groceries, I was only 25 over, but I'll probably be more over in Q2. I am going to increase my grocery budget just because things are more expensive. I'm just going to make this more in alignment with what is actually happening, because I was only factoring in the $20 cash envelope when my household expenses are actually a little bit more than that. You won't see like Prime go up because I paid for the whole year. And then, I mean, the debt number being high is actually a good thing, because that means you're paying off the debt. So we shall see how that all plays out. I told you I wanted to increase the revenue for Studio Bliss Co. So the goal is 12.5. We have a long way to go, so I'm not sure that we will hit 12.5. I'd be pretty excited if I could even hit 10. So we'll see. And then I want to work on my goals and my 22 in 2022 list. So I am looking to definitely finish the 2 books that I am currently reading in this quarter. I have a third one that I just like started to kind of read a little, but I'm gonna we'll see. If I finish the other 2, then I'll really get into that third one and find something like fiction-y fun to read as well. So that is my Q2 budget update. What are your plans for this second quarter? How's your budget going this year? Share down below. I'd love to hear. Thanks so much for watching this video. If you definitely picked up the first part and felt like you were left hanging, I apologize. Thanks for coming back and watching the second part. Hopefully in Q2 we can also get our technology together. So don't forget to like and subscribe, and please comment down below what your goals and plans are for Q2 for your budget, and it could even be like a non-budget related thing. I'd be interested to hear what your goals and plans are for the second quarter of the year. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.